show, but Breaking Bad is far superior. And it looks like people out there have common sense to pick that one. So on to the next. Would you rather go to an amusement park or go to a family reunion? Well, let's see. I'm not too sure on this one. Because my family reunions, I don't have a large family, and amusement parks, well, let's go to amusement park. I bet you that's what people will pick. 65%. How did I know? Fight against one human-sized woodpecker or fight against 3 alligators. Well, this almost guarantees my demise because they hurt and they're only about the size of your hand, so imagine one human-sized and 3 alligators. Well, let's go 3 alligators because at least we have zigzag motions. Wow, that's kind of surprising. Would you rather stay at home on a Saturday night? Oh wait, it already picked it. Have a party with complete strangers. My answer would have been stay at home. Alright. Would you rather be allergic to babies or be allergic to elderly people? Now this one's kind of messed up. I would like to have some kids in the future. I would also like to grow old with my partner. It depends on the severity of allergic, so I'm just gonna assume that it is very severe. I say babies because, yeah, if you live old, enjoy the people you're with. That is very interesting. Would you rather be a beloved Hollywood icon in the 1950s, or be a celebrity in the 21st century where everybody hates you? Well, honestly, I'm going to take a different approach to this one. Nowadays, I do not like the introduction of AI, or where I live in California, the advancements of it's more of like a 1984 situation where Big Brother is always watching, so I think 1950s would be pretty sweet, especially if I know what I know now, but why would you want everyone to hate you? It's not like it matters, but if everybody does, you probably did something pretty screwed up. Yeah, there you go. Would you rather be the president or be a Pokemon trainer? Well, through my viewpoint, I think being the president is kind of pointless to a sense. I think a lot of things are already pre-decided for the most part, at least here in the United States, with the illusion of free choice, if you understand what I'm saying. Being a Pokemon trainer seems pretty cool. I'd like to see some animals shoot lightning bolts out their crotch. Alright, so it could be fun having a jet too, but I just don't want to end up like JFK. Really? Would you rather be feared by all or be loved by all? Well, that one's kind of obvious, but neither's really fun. You don't want to be loved by everybody, because that's kind of weird. Or feared by everyone, so how do we go on to the next one? Alright. Would you rather have your browser history made public or have the last 20 pictures in your camera roll made public? This one is easy. So, today, or during the day today, it's nighttime, obviously. I was working on some gaming channel stuff that I do. So my most recent 50 pictures in my camera roll are all screenshots, memes, videos, so yeah, that's pretty obvious. So let's move on to the next one. Alright. Would you rather be friends with a celebrity or have your dream job? Ooh. Well, there's a catch-22 here, I believe, to where you can't have your dream job. Let's say you're an actor, and then you're friends with a celebrity. For me, just so many things sound appealing to me. I just like to compete, so I guess my dream job would be baseball, but then again, it wouldn't be. Honestly, baseball, lawyer, boxer, what else is fun? I was gonna say, a finance person, but let's just go. This is a tough one. I guess have my dream job because I could switch jobs, because having one thing for me is not too fun. And who cares about celebrities? They're all buttholes for the most part, at least seemingly. Alright, sweet. Would you rather get $10 for every good deed, or get $100 for every bad deed? Well, it depends what you classify as good deed and bad deed. A bad deed, well, I guess it's not as free to interpretation as you would believe, so I really don't care, honestly, so let's just go $10 for every good deed. Wow, some of you out there are pretty messed up, not gonna lie. Not now. Would you rather be the most popular person you know, or be the smartest person you know? Well, I'm both. Kidding, obviously, not that narcissistic. I really never cared too much about popularity, and being the smartest person you know is kind of a pain, I would believe. This is tough. I guess this, in my viewpoint, this is ignorance, blissful ignorance, and this one's painful. What's the opposite of ignorance? Painful insight. But you know what? With pain comes growth. Would you rather be alone or be in an unhappy relationship? Now this one should be fairly easy. Yeah, that's about what I'd expect, but never settle for being in an unhappy relationship. Always find someone who makes you happy to wake up and go to sleep knowing you'll see them the next day. Ooh, alright, would you rather never watch baseball again or never watch football? I'm not a football person, and I knew that'd be the minority opinion, but I know football has its own strategies and games within the game, but with baseball it's just too analytical and too fun for me not to watch again. Would you rather wear what makes you feel comfortable or wear the best outfit in the room? Oh, I always wear what makes me feel comfortable. And sometimes when you wear something comfortable, it could make you the best outfit in the room, so yeah. Comfort in this situation. It's not saying always, so it's just whenever, I guess. Would you rather be a dragon or own a dragon? What the hell? Okay, I guess I'd rather own a dragon if I can control it, but I would not want to be a dragon since I feel like I would be depending on people around me for food and shelter, just being healthy, and maybe I'd be a research project of some sort of government. So, if I own a dragon, it would just be a little simpler. Just let it be free and help it out, but being a dragon sounds like a pain. So, wow, that's actually kind of surprising. Pretty cool. Would you rather have a yacht or have a private jet? So, I don't know about you. I don't like flying. I think that's fairly common. But I really don't like the ocean. Have you ever seen someone throw a raw piece of meat into the ocean, and within 3 seconds, like 15 different sharks from every direction come and scavenge that? No, not for me. Even if it is like a houseboat, I don't care. Why would I want to be at sea? Get motion sick. Have a private jet. Much more practical. I think they both use oil, so whatever argument you have there. especially for business stuff going wherever. Has to be jet. I'd be surprised if it's yacht. Well, what do you know? I'm guessing some of you would like the yacht. Would you rather play video games or play sports? Okay. Play sports. Video games are fun. Well, actually, I think about these as being one or the other definitively for the rest of your life. You could only play sports for so long at a high level. You could play them at a low level. You could play video games whenever. Oh, this is tough. More freedom. But you know what? Healthy body, healthy mind. Let's play some sports, and there we go. That's surprising, honestly. It is a close one, though, so that makes sense. Alright. Would you rather Skittles or M&Ms? You know what? This is really tough, too. I know. I'm trying to think about this as sour Skittles, wild berry Skittles, Skittles gummies, Skittles like water drinks, those kind of suck. Just anything Skittles, or anything M&Ms. M&M minis are pretty good. I think those are one of the best M&Ms. Peanut butter M&Ms, peanut M&Ms, pretzel. There's probably 100 other things, but for me, I love chocolate, but I can't have too much chocolate. You can't have either of these too much. Damn. You know what? Let's go with the variety, because chocolate is almost one note, with some savory for the most part. Skittles could be anything but savory. Wow. That is very surprising. Would you rather win $100 million in the lotto and then end up losing the ticket, or win $100 million in the lotto and have the ticket taken from you by force? Win $100 and then lose the ticket. It's easier to live with that, in my opinion, than have it taken by force, since somebody will be benefiting from your demise, as opposed to you just deal with your own issues. And what a jerk for stealing a ticket. But they would have to pry it from my hands, but I'd rather lose it myself. Really? Well, I guess money can be a bit of a, 7 deadly sins thing, I believe. Would you rather be an Olympic gold medalist or have a pause button on your life? Well, with this, I think of prestige and high-level accomplishments, especially physical, so it's kind of like being popular. But having a pause button on your life would be so much more practical. And let's say, if you do play a sport, for example, baseball, soccer, football, golf, if you could pause button on your life, like freeze time, that's how I interpret it, you can make yourself the top level athlete of whatever, even boxing. And then, you don't even need the Olympic medal, so cheat code. There we go. Would you rather only speak English or speak every language in the world except for English? Yeah, let's see about this one. I think English, main countries that speak English are Northern America, Europe, some of Africa, and Southwest Asia, Australia. That's where it's dominant. And, well, you know what? It's kind of obvious. I'm trying to make a case for only speak English, but enough languages come close. It doesn't mean you can't understand it, but you could speak everything else. Okay. Interesting. Always have messy, unkept hair. Always have stains on your clothing. Huh. Well, let's think about this real quick. This one should be fairly easy. the stains could be on the inside from like sweaty armpits, so it doesn't have to be too revealing, but not too strong on that one. Win the lottery but have to spend it all in a day. Triple your salary forever. Now that's phrased unusually. Triple your salary forever. Does that mean just once? It triples every day. I think it would mean just the once it triples, and that is your salary forever. But maybe you get to choose when you triple it. You know what? It depends how much you win the lottery. Let's just say 100 million. I'd win the lottery. Of course, you lose about half of that plus to taxes, so you get 50 million. Spend it in a day. I'm buying myself some boba, a nice sandwich, and the rest on stocks. So then I pay myself in maybe a home, a couple homes. Invest wisely. Okay, see, that could be up to interpretation, but I think that would be the wiser decision because you don't need to triple your salary forever. And that means you have to work forever to keep your salary. This way, you could choose to do anything you like with your time, and time is the most valuable asset you have. Live without toilet paper for a week. Live without Wi-Fi for a week. It doesn't say we can't use a paper towel or a washcloth, as gross as that may be. I think, for my purposes, I think toilet paper wouldn't be too hard. It's easy to wash and just have high fiber to make an easy cleanup. It's kind of nasty, but Wi-Fi for, you know what? If it's just once, let's just make it Wi-Fi and just avoid the grossness. Yeah, it's understandable. Listen to everything but your favorite musician/artist. Listen to only your favorite musician/artist. Well, I think listen to everything, but at least to get variety. You know what it is. You know they're your favorite for a reason. So you can maybe discover things you could see were influenced by them. This one, it's only so limited. This one's almost limitless. Well, I took that as singular, so I don't know what you all are thinking. Would you rather be the student who always sleeps in class, or be the student who always talks in class? I guess talks, but talking, I think about it as participating. Sleeping, you're just being a jerk. Alright. Would you rather be unable to sit or be unable to stand? Unable to sit lying down's fine, squatting is healthy, but stand, that sucks. Oh, I got confused for a second. I was like, what the heck? Always be hungry no matter how much you eat. Always be tired no matter how much you sleep. You know what? This one is more mental. This one's more physical. So this one, we could conquer this. This is hard to conquer. That's surprisingly close. I don't know why. It would be torture not to sleep. Have 10 extra years of youth. Have 20 extra years of your wage. Well, again, time. It's hard to buy back time. Be a student the rest of your life. Be a teacher the rest of your life. I interpret this as be a student of anything for the rest of your life, which is actually the way it should be. Or be a teacher the rest of your life, and also that's how it should be. But I think it's being more, would you rather be in school, or would you rather teach at school? I think it'd have to be teacher, right? Just barely. Have your memory doubled. Have your IQ doubled. Well, 75 doubled, not too high. Just kidding. have your memory doubled. I think that would be the easy one, right? Anyone doing this quiz having their IQ doubled is just unnecessary. I think of it being more egotistical and kind of like not prestige, but I don't know, kind of just another adjective to your name. And wow, I chose the unpopular opinion. Oh well. Would you rather be a widow or be a divorcee? That's a tough one. Well, why is it a tough one? I think be a divorcee. Oh. Okay, there's something a little sad. No, I won't get into it with that one. Let's see. I guess be a widow, because being a divorcee would imply that I hurt the other person, and this could be a widow for maybe a day or an hour or so. Surprising. I'm guessing this one is more heavily American influence since divorce isn't too popular outside of Northern America. I think about 10 more, and we're gonna call it for this video. So let's see how these do. Would you rather be a teen mom or never have children? Such a responsibility at a young age. You know what? I think I would never have children, and I interpret this as blood children. That doesn't mean I can't help children or be a fatherly figure to a child, if that sounds kind of weird. I don't know, I've always wanted to adopt, so I think this one's easier to work around than that one in my opinion. Surprisingly, pretty close. Oh, this is easy. Live in a zombie apocalypse, then live in a robot apocalypse. Why would you want this one? I know you could probably just do an EMP or something around that, but this one, it's fun to let your animal side come out a bit. And I think I would be perfect for this, even though everyone who says that would die pretty quickly. I think I've got the know-how. What's up with you, really? I don't understand that. Would you rather have a small head or have a small body? Interesting. That's such a weird question. It doesn't matter either way. I guess a small head. You don't bang your head into things as much. Smaller target to get hit for whatever reason. Yeah, that's odd. Would you rather drive any car you want, or be driven everywhere in any car you want for the rest of your life? You know what? I'd rather be driven. I'm not really into cars too much, so any car doesn't really make my eyes go wow. But this is more leisurely, more like being chauffeured, so I could say I want to be in a presidential car that's bullet and bomb-proof, crash-safe. And that's pretty good. Okay, interesting. Would you rather fulfill your biggest wish or resolve your biggest regret? I don't think I have too many regrets that are worth resolving. Like nothing. Either of these is kind of tough because I don't have a large wish. We all have regrets, we all have wishes, but none of them outweigh one or the other. Let's just go with the first one. Okay, so at least I'm on the right track. Would you rather check your email first every morning? Check social media sites first every morning. email. I think this is kind of poison. I think we all know we shouldn't do this, even though we do more often than not. Yikes. Would you rather instantly have a 4-year college degree and all the knowledge included, or have $100,000 cash? Let's think about this. Here, where I live in California, college costs about, depending on what you're doing, $3,500 a semester if you just go to college and you don't have to do rooms or anything. So $7,000 a year, $28,000 for 4 years, at least, like at the cheapest cheap. And then student loans, so that could be, well, more than this. It gives you time. You can go back to college with that. It just depends on your career path or your choices. I think more people who go to college would pick this one. More people who don't go to college would instinctively choose this one. For me, I guess this would be better just to get something out of the way. Alright. Well, that one answered for itself. Would you rather explore the ocean, explore space? I probably would have picked ocean. Space is too vast, too wide. The ocean is much of the same, but I don't desire to do either. Last couple here. Would you rather be in a jail for a year? Live in complete isolation in the mountains for a year? As long as I have a water supply and crops, I think this would be the desired one. Being in jail for a year, I never liked the type of mindset of gangs and whatever. I know you can mind your business, but it's hard not to speak certain things, so isolation. I'll figure things out. Just go back to my roots. Would you rather have a lightsaber or have a personal assistant? Well, this is fantasy. This is realistic. This, you could hurt yourself. This makes things easier, so as cool as it would be, a samurai sword would probably be just as good. Would you rather win a trip to Hawaii or win a free laptop? Well, not the way Hawaii is now, but for bringing someone with me, I think Hawaii would be more favorable. And our last question, as long as it doesn't suck. Oh wow. Would you rather have no teeth or have no hair? I think this is the most obvious one here. Have no hair. There are wigs. Wigs are pretty good. Having no teeth is... it sounds painful. And plus, gum. Duh. It should be like 90%, 10%, but you know what? That's it. Let me know if you enjoyed this. It was fun. And with all of that being said, I'll see you next time, my friend. But until then, please stay safe and eat your fruits and vegetables.